y'all fake. Got another face for a bitch, just a ride in that wave till that wave gonna crash. Bitch, I'm a pro with the film, changing the floor up again. Thinking our boxes no more. Square up, I'm throwing a jab.
Welcome to Quincy Bell Sports. It is that time of the year again. We have the NL champion Los Angeles Dodgers winning in a thrilling Game 7 last night. And we have the Red Sox, who have run through the entire AL untouched. And now we have a World Series that is fixing to be a doozy. It's fixing to be very good. Now, I figured I'd give it a little preview and see which team we think will win. Now, there are many different keys that I think the Dodgers will need to do to get past this fiery Red Sox team. And the same thing goes for the Red Sox. And I think we'll start with the Dodgers because they're the underdog of this series. The Red Sox are definitely favored. So we'll see what they need to do to win their first World Series in 30 years. What I think the Dodgers have to start with is get one win in the first two at Fenway. The first two games are at Fenway Park. They need to get at least one win in those two games. They don't need to win both. They just need to get a split on the road. Or win both games. That would be even better. But just a one win on the road. Because then the Dodgers have played very well at home this year. And they will probably have Walker Buehler going at home. Walker Buehler at home is just unstoppable. This rookie is amazing. Win one game at home. No. Win one game on the road. Then coming back, now you have the home field advantage. Because there will be 5 more games remaining. And they will be 3 at Dodger Stadium and 2 at Fenway. So I think that they need to get a split on the road, and that will definitely help them in that department. Another thing they're going to need, quality starting pitching. You do not want to burn through that bullpen against the Red Sox, because when your bullpen starts getting tired, the Red Sox will make you pay. What they need to do is the two guys that are going to need to have, when they pitch, they're going to need to probably have the games of their life. Clayton Kershaw and Walker Buehler. Those are 2 guys to watch. And Rich Hill. We'll throw Rich Hill in there. Those 3 guys, when they pitch, they're going to need to neutralize this Boston lineup. They need to get pitches on the corners. They need to be very accurate. You do not want to go behind against this Red... When you get behind in the count against this Red Sox team, it's essentially good night. They will hit all over you. I think what they need to do is locate the pitches. And this Red Sox team might be one of the best fastball hitting teams of all time. Make sure you do not give them good pitches to hit. Limit the mistakes. And make sure you can get through as many innings as possible. Because that, if you don't do that against the Red Sox, they're going to eat you alive. And the same thing you could say for the Red Sox pitching. Guys like Sale and Price are going to need to be on against this Dodger lineup. Dodgers can hit 1 through 9. They can hit. Anybody on their lineup can hit. And I think both pitchers are going to need to be on in this series to help their team get a win. And the last thing I want to mention is bullpen. The bullpen's going to need to lock it down for both teams. The bullpen will need to lock it down in the 8th and 9th innings. Because I imagine a lot of these games are going to go down to the wire. And you want to be that team that puts their team above the other team in those late innings. And if you ask me, I think the Dodgers bullpen is better than the Red Sox bullpen. So I think the key for the Dodgers for me, get a lead in the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings, throw it over to Jansen, and have him shut it down. And that's what I think they need to do. But it's going to be super tough against Betts, Martinez, Bogarts, Benintendi, Devers. This entire lineup can hit. They can hit like no other team in this world. But this is going to be a great series. But who do I think will win? I think it's going to be a war. I think it goes 7. I hope it goes 7 because that would be very fun to watch. I hope it goes 7. I think it will go 7. The team I give the edge to in a Game 7, I give the advantage to the Dodgers in Game 7. However, it's getting to Game 7 that's going to be their problem. Can they win 3 games before Boston wins 4? I don't know. I think in a win or go home game 7, the Dodgers have the advantage. But in the rest of the series, I think it's Boston. But my prediction is going to be Boston in 7. I think Boston gets it done in game 7. I think they get the pitching well. Here's what I think will happen. Game 1, Kershaw gets the win. Game 2, Price gets the win. Game 3, Walker Buehler gets a win. Game 4, Red Sox get a win. And then 5, 6, 7, anybody's game. But I think the Red Sox pull this one out with the longevity in 7. So thank you for watching, but before this video ends, I held a little mini Snapchat competition on my Snapchat. It was like a bunch of squares, and I said, whoever gets the amount of squares right will get a shout-out, not knowing that anybody would get it right. But my boy Carter actually got it right, and he asked me to shout out his Instagram and his Snapchat. So if you guys want to follow him on both of those, I'll throw that picture up right after this. And yeah, guys, have a great day.